Let me tell you how I can show you that everything starts within you, moves out. Think about a time that you felt really angry, really angry or upset about something. Where did you feel that in your body? Where was it? In your heart, your stomach, your chest, your mind? Like, where was it that you could identify in your body that you were feeling the anger? How about a time that you were feeling very loved, very excited? Where is the feeling located within your body? Is it in your heart? Is it in your smile? Is it like just a welling up feeling that's just coming out? Do you notice a recurring theme? It's starting within you and it's moving its way out, right? There's not, the outside appears to trigger it, but it's within you and it moves out, because as within, so without. There is science to back up what I'm saying. This is a wild concept, but it is everything that I'm talking about. Everything in front of us is a reflection of the past. So right now, at this very moment, by the time that this is reaching you, this is already part of the past, which totally makes sense because we know I'm recording this whenever and I'm going to post it and then you're going to see it. But outside of a video, when you are interacting with the world, there is science to show that the time that it takes the particles to materialize, the light to reflect it, for you to witness it and your brain to process it, it is literally already, it's the past. It is already the past. And my teachings that a lot of people are teaching is that literally your thoughts, your filters, your beliefs about anything, whether that be good or bad, is shaping the lens in which you are perceiving things, right? So I want you to think about a time where you perceived that somebody was being angry with you or upset with you. And let's think of the time that you stayed really calm. You didn't get triggered by it. You just allowed it to happen and it kind of just rolled off your back. And the situation probably didn't escalate, right? You remained calm. You were not triggered. The situation probably turned around. So the idea here is that get clear on the thoughts and the beliefs that you have, because if you are reacting to something that is taking place in front of you, you are reacting to something, an old thought. You're reacting to an old belief. You're actually reacting to something that is already materialized. So interacting with something in front of your face right in the now moment is actually just going to perpetuate that same energy again in the future. If you think about it, think about when you get into a fight with somebody. If you start arguing, now an argument ensues. You believe that you're wrong, you believe that, or they're wrong, that they're offending you, blah, blah, blah. And then you can get into this huge, big blowout fight in the moment because you are interacting with something that happened moments ago that's not actually happening right now. And then think about what happens when your fight resolves. You could have just been in a huge argument. Once you guys either came to an understanding, a lot of times people can have a new perspective and then the argument subsides and then you move back into feeling happy, content, and whole again. So because that is why the work that I'm talking about is, it's about being very particular about what it is that you are allowing to tell you who you are. It's about allowing the outside world to affect your inner world. Because if you do not allow, if you can remain unmoved, unshaken, unfazed by what it is that you're seeing, then you will not continue to perpetuate what it is that you don't want. It's only in the getting triggered do we actually continue to perpetuate the old story, the old version of our beliefs. Same thing with stress. Think about, where do you feel stress? You feel it within your body, and it comes out. There may be a lot going on around you, but that doesn't mean that you have to lose your calm. You don't have to lose your peace, your joy, your bliss. In fact, some of the people that we look to with such admiration are the people who can remain calm in times of perceived chaos. If you've ever stepped foot inside an emergency room or after an accident, you see those EMS people, or EMTs, whatever, however, wherever you call them, because I know it varies depending on location, but their demeanor is calm. They're unfazed by the outside world. They are not looking at the situation as it is catastrophic. Can you imagine if the people that we regarded as professionals or above us, it were losing their mind in the middle of what is perceived to be a bad situation? It would be complete chaos. It would be complete and total utter chaos. This is about becoming the professional of your life. This is about, no matter what the circumstances are saying, you remain unchanged. In fact, that you can quickly look at it and go, no, this is just a moment in time that will pass. Wayne Dyer has an amazing speech, and he's another great resource. And Wayne Dyer has this video, and he says, if you squeeze an orange, what are you going to get? You're going to get orange juice, right? Or how about an apple? Think of anything. If you squeeze an apple, you're only going to get apple juice. You won't get anger. You won't get bitterness. You won't get resentment. You're only going to get what's inside. That is the same concept about how this applies to you. If somebody squeezes you, when the pressure is on, what comes out? It's not about that person squeezing you. It's that no matter the amount of pressure you put on an orange, you will only get orange juice. So if you have things within you, you have a perceived stressor, you get squeezed, whatever comes out is not the outside's fault, what's within. And it's not even fault for you. So there's no shame, there's no blame, there's no judgment. This is about creating an awareness within you. So you have a safe space and you can clear out this garbage on your own. All right, I want to finish this on a positive note. I want to show you that when you feel love, and you feel safe and you feel content, it's very often, it's very easy to think that it's because of the outside circumstance. It's because a person is present in our life, or people are present in our life, or a situation, and it's the outside that's making us feel love. But it's not. The outside person that you love is just reflecting. When you feel love and you feel contentment and you feel happy, it's normal to make the association that that equals that person. But I'm telling you, if you felt it, it was within you. That person was not the source of it. You were the sources of it, but being in their presence, it allowed it to come out of you. Just like the orange juice, just like the apple juice, when you were squeezed, love came out. It was within you the entire time. But that is also why, even though it's a great feeling and there's nothing wrong with it being a great feeling, that's also why, I talk about not identifying with the outside. Don't let the outside world tell you who you are. Because if you allow the outside world to tell you who you are, in the absence, got an itchy nose, in the absence of that person, that thing, that approval, that validation, if you are associating that you are love, this is love, only in the presence of that thing, when that thing is gone, you might think, I am not worthy of love. And this is when you start to identify. When you say I am, whatever you say I am to, you are. So if you say I am heartbroken, you are heartbroken. If you say I am anxious, it's whatever you identify with. So understand that when you are in the presence of a situation that makes you feel love, know that it's you that is the love. I am love. And I'm loving this moment. You can love this moment and start actively identifying with who you are. If you're feeling anxious, do not say, I am anxious. You are not anxious. You are feeling anxiety. You have anxious feelings that are within you. So allow them to come up, treat them lovingly and kindly, treat yourself lovingly and kindly, and allow it to pass, knowing that you are love. You are peace. You are bliss. You are joy. If you've ever felt any of those emotions, guess where they came from? Within you.